In this tutorial I'm going to show you how to use the brush tools. There are two brush tools. One is called the Paintbrush Tool and one is called the Blob Brush Tool, and there is a difference between the two. So I'm going to show you that now. So I'm going to click on the Paintbrush Tool. The shortcut is B for the paintbrush and then Shift B for the blob brush. I'm going to go to the regular Paintbrush Tool, and I can just click and kind of drag whatever I want to draw, and it will essentially create my line just how I drew it. It kind of makes it look a little bit more smooth than what I drew. And again, I can actually change the type of line that I use to create it, or adjust the style, so the chalk scribble or this floral stem thing, whatever. So I have those options available to me as well. But I want you to notice that this is a line. There are points along it, just like we did with the line tool. We can see, and when I showed you the direct selection tool, we can see there are individual points, but this is a line. I'm going to do the same thing with the Blob Brush tool. So if I follow this same type of pattern, kind of come down and come back up, that one did not look as good. But I can click on it, and now notice how this is all filled in. This is actually an object that's filled in. I can adjust the fill of it, okay, the different colors here. But it's not a path, it's not a stroke or just an outline or just a line like this one is. This one has no fill, it's just the color of the line, the color of the stroke is what I'm changing, as opposed to this one, which has a fill on the inside. Now, when I make an adjustment on the regular paintbrush tool, I can click and drag my points. I can make adjustments to how it curves and things like that. It looks pretty good. Over here, when I try to make an adjustment, if I try to pick one of these corners, all of a sudden, or one of these anchor points, I'm making all sorts of strange things happen with it. Now that may be what you want. That looks almost like a strange tuba or something. Very small tuba, but I can actually pick adjustments so the fill is different than this stroke, which is just a line. So the paintbrush tool creates a line, and the blob brush tool creates essentially a shape that's filled in. So this is the fill part, this is the stroke. So depending on what you'd like to do to manipulate it, you may want to use either the paintbrush tool or the blob brush tool. Now there's more to it than that, but this is just the basics of what we're going to show you in this tutorial.